Hey everyone, my name's Chris Lambert. On this channel, we talk Kanye West, and I wanted to kind of talk about this real fast. You can see that This Is the Rodeo said, could mean nothing, but the Chicago event is not called Kanye West Presents, a Donda listening event. It's called Kanye West Presents, the Donda Album Experience, which is like a level up. That is far grander. Like, it's a listening event versus the Donda Album Experience. So now, for the first time, you're experiencing the album. You're not just listening to something, you know, you're experiencing the album, which sounds big. So let's flash back. July 22nd, the first listening party, the first stadium listening party, right? Las Vegas was the first listening party, but it was initially private, and then it was just kind of for a limited capacity of people that were kind of first there. But a lot of people, when they think about the listening events, it's the stadium in Atlanta. So first listening event, you can see Kanye West Presents, a Donda listening event. Okay. Then the second one on August 5th, Kanye West Presents the Donda album release. Oh, I mean, okay. I saw somewhere on Twitter, I wish I would have pulled up the comment, that it was called this, but then during the live stream session, in the 24 hours leading up to the album release, the live stream, the second, like the actual album live stream, not just the live stream from Kanye's bedroom, but during the bedroom live stream, this actually got changed on Apple from the Donda album release to just another Donda listening events. So I don't have confirmation on that, but it would also just make sense if they're like, oh, the album's not done, and Kanye's like, no, it's not coming out. And they're like, oh, well, let us go amend this title real fast. But it's so we do know that the titles can be about album releases and the albums still not come out. So even if this is the Donda album experience and Kanye, as of right now, feels like it's the final version of the album, we never know what he's going to do next. And to that end, though, you can see XXL tweeted out, the vice president of Def Jam says Kanye West will absolutely 100% drop Donda next Friday following his third event, which sounds very declarative. It's just like, who is this vice president of Def Jam that has this information? And you can see that it's Bu. Bu, Kanye's manager, is the vice president of Def Jam. He has a legitimate career that's not just being Kanye's manager. The two have worked together as they started working together on Watch the Throne. Bu was the A&R. Bu's the brother of Akon, so he's been in the industry for a while. He was like A&R for all of Akon's like albums and big hits. So Bu definitely has an eye and an ear for this kind of thing. But we also know, being Kanye fans, that Bu has been saying like positive things regarding the release of the album since 2020. Like, he was saying things like this, like, oh, an album's on the way, or giving interviews where he's like, oh yeah, we're still working on it, you know, soon, before the end of the year. We just had some technical difficulties and those are finally over. Things like that, where it's just like, okay. He also was saying that it was going to come out July 23rd. He was also saying it was going to come out August 6th. So him saying, like, after this, will he finally drop the album? Absolutely. Who knows, right? Bu's just very positive. And Nino here saying, is there a chance of Kanye just saying, like, screw it, I'll record more song, or will he 100% drop? And Bu's like, 100%, which we'll see. You know, we'll see. It's just that same thing, right? Like, Kanye could tell Bu right now, we are 100% releasing the album. The album could be finished in a way that it hadn't been before, where Bu is just like, yeah, the album's done. Only for Kanye to say, you know what, I want to change this, that, and this other thing. So we'll see. Blaccmass tweeted out Chicago, the grand finale. And we talked about Blaccmass the other day, as Blaccmass is the one that kicked off this new wave of information that first started what we'll dub the Chicago era of the listening parties. He tweeted the other day, Donda news on the way, and then the next day said Windy City. And then it was after that that other people started to confirm that there was going to be a listening party at Soldier Field in Chicago. And then, of course, today Kanye announced himself via Instagram, Soldier Field, Donda, August 26th, with tickets now being available. Actually, the Ticketmaster page being up, but tickets not available for another like 36 hours. But you can see that Blaccmass just saying, like, the grand finale. Is that just based on feeling, or is that based on having some inside information from being kind of involved with Kanye's camp right now? We know Blaccmass was at the first listening events. You can see from his Twitter post, "It's really time to meet Mr. West," and just like the joy. You can go back to the previous video we did to find out a little bit more on Blaccmass's background, going from making mashups that were starting to get viral attention to now being part of the industry to being like connected to Kanye's camp. So you can see a little bit of speculation here. Jonathan asked, "Will Donda drop on Friday after the LP listening party? Also appreciate your information, honestness, you know?" Seeing as this is Chicago and Kanye barely goes there as it is, his hometown where his mom raised him, this will be the most grand show out of the 3 I think he will release afterwards. Which the key word is, I think. It does feel like there's a different energy to this. And we said that during the second listening party for Atlanta. Like, oh, he's had a couple more weeks. It seems like there's more going on. He's doing this live stream. I have the nose ready. Don't worry. I have the nose ready to go. But it does feel climactic in the way that Atlanta, Kanye has started to reconnect with, knowing that he was born there, going to spend time with his dad there and in Washington, D.C. Kanye definitely was getting back to his roots in some way with that, but he moved out of Chicago at the age of 3 with his mom, or moved out of Atlanta at the age of 3 to Chicago. Chicago is where, as Blaccmass said, he spent the majority of his life with his mom, where most of his memories are with his mom. So there's something very right about having the album come out there. So we'll see, you know. We will see. I did really like this too, this post. "I beat the cap allegations." We do know that there have been some associated with Kanye West that have not beaten the cap allegations over the course of the last few weeks, but Blaccmass here did and was very excited about it. So shout out, shout out to Blaccmass. But we'll see, you know, I mean, all signs are pointing towards something with the album, but again, we'll see. As there's more details, of course, we'll update you, but that's it for now. If you are enjoying the channel, then of course the easiest way, if you're enjoying the channel, the easiest way to support us is to like, subscribe, and comment, as any of those things tell YouTube this is a channel people like, so then they show it to others, which goes a long way in helping us. We also have our podcast, Watching the Throne, a lyrical analysis of Kanye West, where we go line by line, track by track, album by album through Kanye's discography, explaining the meaning, themes, concepts, narratives of every song and album. So if there's ever been a song where you're like, I want to know more about this, like I feel like there's more going on, but I just don't quite know what's going on, and you go to Genius and you go, this didn't really tell me what I wanted, our podcast is what you wanted. So check it out. It's on Apple, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you listen to podcasts. And the newest episodes are starting to come out on YouTube. So our My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy season just started. The Dark Fantasy episode actually comes out today. So if you want to check that out, highly recommended. Otherwise, for the other albums, catch them on the podcast platform. So until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy. Cheers.